there, so I know I posted my August favorites really recently, but I decided to be a good girl this month and actually put my September favorites in the realm of the end of September. So happy October to everybody, and I can't wait to show you what I've been obsessed with this month. The first item that I've been obsessed with and wearing a lot is my pair of Alexander Wang Gabi booties. Now, I chose the rose gold hardware with the all black boot body, but I know that you can actually get different boot bodies. I saw a navy blue suede one the other day, and the hardware comes in a gold and a silver option in addition to the rose gold. I think the silhouette on these boots is so amazing. I am all for simple outfits, but this brings a level of detail that makes the outfit seem more complete without over accessorizing. And I was definitely swung over to the buying side of things when my sister purchased them. She purchased them first, and she lives in New York, so she told me that these boots were the most comfortable pair of boots that she's put on in recent years. So I trust her when it comes to things of comfort like that. I know that in New York she's walking like 5 million miles every day, so I think these were a great investment. The only wear and tear I've seen after wearing them a lot is just on the sole of the shoe, and I think that's pretty normal. And I just think they're great. I've gotten a lot of compliments on them, and I can't wait to wear them a little bit more during the fall. The second item that I've absolutely been in love with this month is my DHC Deep Cleansing Oil. I have been a devout follower of the double cleanse method for 3 years now, and I use a cleansing oil to take all the makeup off my face and use a normal face wash to actually cleanse my skin. I've tried 2 other cleansing oils in addition to this one, and I have to be super careful because my skin is so sensitive and so acne prone. I have to take meticulous documentation of what I may be reacting to, and if I decide to try a new skin product, I'm really taking a leap of faith because I do break out all over super easily. The first cleansing oil that I tried was a Shu Uemura cleansing oil, and it was instant pizza face. It was like a prehistoric wasteland on my face. My skin was dry, it was breaking out, there was pus everywhere, and after 2 months it was clear that it wasn't a purge, so I stopped use immediately and let my skin recalibrate itself, heal, and come back to normal before I tried a different cleansing oil. The second cleansing oil I tried was actually a Tatcha cleansing oil. It was the pure One Step Camellia cleansing oil, and it really took my skin to another level and opened up the world of oil cleansing for me. It was really expensive, and I found that the bottle didn't travel well at all. Even though it had a lock mechanism at the top, even if you'd lock it, the oil would still get everywhere, so you'd have to like plastic baggie it, and then I would feel a sense of guilt because I spent so much money on a cleansing oil, and a lot of it would be like wasted in the plastic bag. So I was introduced to my third cleansing oil by my sister. I was visiting her in New York and I forgot my Tatcha cleansing oil. So she recommended that I try hers, which was DHC's. And I was really hesitant at first because I just didn't want to have a catastrophic breakout, but I wanted to continue the trend of double cleanse. So I started using it and I haven't looked back since. I finished my Tatcha oil. I purchased one of these immediately because it does the same job as Tatcha. It also is significantly cheaper. The Tatcha Pure Camellia Cleansing Oil is 150 milliliters for $48, and that's the largest size they sell. But DHC, you can get 200 milliliters for $28, and I'm all about cheap, efficient products. So I definitely recommend that you check this out if you are interested in oil cleansing or have sensitive skin like me. So the next item that I wanted to share with you guys is one that I'm wearing right now, and it is my pair of Liptone Get It tints from Moly. I was really drawn to this product just on the shelf because the packaging was really reminiscent of Pantone Universe's cosmetic line, and I think it wasn't an accident that it looks almost exactly the same as the old packaging for Pantone. But the next thing that really amused me was that it took heavy inspiration from a nail polish bottle. There's a false lid that you can take off to get the wand out. You have to unscrew it, and instead of a nail polish brush, you'll apply the lip product with the little doe foot applicator on the end here. And I've really been wearing it quite a bit in the characteristic K-pop ombre lip style. I have been in love with the K-pop look. I want to be a K-pop star one day if I can learn how to sing or dance. But in the meantime, I'll pretend by just applying makeup the same way. So the traditional way to get an ombre lip, or like the K-pop style lip, is to take a dark lip color, or whatever lip color you want, put a heavy amount in the center of your lips and use your ring finger to feather it out towards the edges. And I did not like this because I don't like getting my fingers dirty, because I would touch everything before I'd get to the sink. So I'd get the lip color that I was using on my clothing, on my bed sheets, on the handles of the sink, and it'd just be a bad time for everybody. So I have been using this, just applying it to the center of my lips, letting it dry, and layering it with a similar colored gloss to make sure the whole lip looks uniform. And this is actually the pair that I'm wearing right now. I'm wearing the number 3 Liptone Get It Tint in Play Orange and a Guerlain gloss in just a plain orange. So I'd gladly sacrifice my ring finger for another step if it meant keeping the rest of my room clean. And the last makeup item that I have here that I've been totally obsessed with is one that I've talked about previously before on this channel. It is the Strechex Stretch Lash Effect Mascara from Touch in Soul. I think this mascara has just been my holy grail. I've ranted about it long enough. I'll link the video that I talked about it here. But for Asian eyes, for hooded eyes, I think the longevity of this mascara is amazing, especially because it is not waterproof. I can line my lower lashes with this and not worry about being a total raccoon at the end of the day. I think it makes my lashes look longer, darker, and it's really buildable, so I have been converted to Touch in Soul's product line. I do think $22 is a little bit expensive for a mascara, but I can totally see myself buying it again. So now that the makeup and the fashion items are out of the way, I can introduce you to the game that has been replacing my Animal Crossing addiction. I basically dropped Animal Crossing cold turkey because I can't take any form of confrontation. So when my animals were like, "Where have you been?" I was like, "Okay, bye forever." So I replaced Animal Crossing with an equally old game. This game actually came out in 2013. Well, it was remastered in 2013, and it holds a very special place in my heart. It is the Final Fantasy X 10-2 remaster, and I got it when it was initially released. I pre-ordered it, but I haven't gotten a chance to really obsessively play it until now, and I love this game. It was the first Final Fantasy that I was ever introduced to. I love Tidus and Yuna, even though I pronounced it Titus back in the day, and I still do it now. I think it sounds cooler that way. And 10-2 was criticized as being like a hot steaming pile of like poop, but I still love it. It tapped something in me that like loved Sailor Moon. The whole battle system, changing the outfits, being like a magical girl that could transform and kick ass. I love it. So I have been wasting a lot of my time on this game, and I'm really glad I got the pre-order because you can see all the sketch artwork that they used in creating both of the games, and I love a chance to look at video game art when it's beautifully drawn. So definitely love this. So the next item I'm going to show you is actually probably my top favorite, even though it's not the last item in this video, but it is a completely custom work of art of my little dog. I was at an art mart in Japantown and I saw this artist table. She was open and taking commissions, so I asked her if she could draw a picture of my dog for me, and she did. It looks beautiful. I love it. I've never been happier with like a portrait of my dog. She hand drew everything and she watercolored it, and I think she's just amazing. She's coming back to Japantown next month, so if you're in the area, definitely check her out. But if you're not, her name is BBAdventure, and I'll post her store envy and Tumblr links down below as well. So the next item that I'd like to show you is also from Japantown's Art Mart. It's a pretty popular print online, but this is the first time I saw it, and when I saw it, I knew I had to get it immediately. I've been looking for art for my apartment. As you can tell, it's pretty bare here, and I wanted something fun but also whimsical that was quirky and unique, and I thought this definitely fit the bill. It combines two of my favorite things: my neighbor Totoro and the San Francisco Muni. I have to say, the San Francisco Muni is not one of my favorite things, but San Francisco itself is one of my favorite things. He transformed the iconic CatBus into the Muni's colors, and the Muni is actually not spelled M-U-N-I like it usually is. It's M-E-W-N-I. And you can see Mei and Satsuki riding in it, and there's these little cute mice up here that are, you know, hitching a ride on the CatBus. So the artist's name is Ben Seto, and like the talented lady before, I'll link his information down below in the info box. They both sell prints, and if you're looking for cute, fun artwork, I would definitely recommend checking them out. The last item I have to show you is definitely the most utilitarian out of everything that I have here, and I only brought the lid because I didn't want to break it, but I'll insert a clip of the whole thing as I'm talking. It is my dog Nabe hot pot. I love Nabe. And especially when it gets kind of cold or it's the fall winter season, I eat Nabe nonstop because it is really easy to make and you get a lot of food for pretty minimal effort. And if you don't know what Nabe is, it's basically a Japanese stew that you cook at your table. There's like a lot of fresh vegetables, a lot of meat. There's so many different kinds. There's seafood nabe, there's beef nabe, there's pork nabe, there's soy milk nabe, and basically, you're supposed to pick things out of the pot and drink the soup, and it's a great time for everybody. So I have been making a lot now that San Francisco has gotten a little bit colder, except for the past week where we had like a random heat wave. I've been loving the utilitarianism of this pot, and I've been utilizing it nonstop, so it definitely ranks as a favorite in my book. And that's it. So I hope that this was relatively entertaining to you. If you have any questions about anything that you've seen, just let me know in the comments below. And in the meantime, let me know what your favorites are. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and see ya. I don't know, $22 is a lot for a little tube of mascara. Anyway, you'll probably see me repurchasing it with extreme guilt, but here is the little live demo. The wand is shaped like this, so it's a little crescent. It doesn't